stopped working, and you've done stuff all.
I've been away. Old observations, Brownless.
You
I'll tell you
finished
about.
at the end of when? November, and you have not done a thing since.
Went to your wedding.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. That wasn't work. That
Holidays.
was pleasure.
And with the kids.
My God.
Done a bit of
Whereas
cricket.
I've just lifted everything up
You have not.
since I last
Don't
saw
worry,
you.
you'll have a break soon.
I'm going to have a good one too. Might be a permanent one. I tell you what we're doing, Fat.
What are we doing?
Talking to Ricky Ponting.
Oh, he's the best.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Georgie.
Flying, of course, and the Big Bash final coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then good on you, mate. Haven't dusted one of these off for a while.
Tom
And
Price.
this is a big, big story. This man's done something that's quite incredible.
Yep.
We'll get the family involved. I can see 505. Don't know how that's come back.
505.
It wasn't great last year.
Very,
So I don't
very
know how that's sort of coming back.
popular.
And
So-
I'm going to take credit for something that I brought to the table before anyone else. And it
Oh,
then became Word of the Year.
holidays. That's what
So-
you brought to the table?
Fat,
G'day, Jimmy. Great to
look
see
at
you.
you. Look at the stupid head on you.
Still married?
Of course I am.
Jeez.
Very happily.
Very.
Well, I am very, very happily
here we
married,
go, here we
but
go.
I'm not as happily married as Lisa.
Lisa
She
Rachel.
bounces out of bed every day.
Does she?
Yep.
To get out away
Oh,
from
my
you.
God, yeah. Now, Fat.
Now, great to be here.
Yes.
It's our 15th year, apparently.
Can't be.
Yes, Jim. We've worked
I
together.
don't think that
We're like
possible.
a married couple.
My God.
We are, Jim. And the family's back. We've got Hose, and we got Beersy and Rudy. Oh, Mickey, what's his name? The drummer? Matty O.
Don't you say anything.
Called him Mickey. Yeah, Mickey O.
Mickey O.
And
Yes?
the Wabbit's back.
Chookie's on the line. Hello, Chookie.
Hey Neil, how you going, mate?
Oh, we'll try that again. Hello, Chookie.
G'day Neil, how you going?
We'll try that again. G'day, Chookie.
G'day Neil.
No, it's Tony.
Oh Tony, sorry mate. Yeah, Tony, how you going, mate?
Yeah, good, Chookie.
Yeah, Tony. Tony Mitchell.
No, Tony Jones.
Tony Jones, sorry mate. Yeah, how you going?
Okay. We've established two things. I'm not
I
Neil.
was on Spencer Street.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chompers.
Chomp. He wouldn't be happy
What's
with
going
that.
on there?
Come on,
He's
Chomp.
bringing his own
Oh,
show.
he's doing the tennis too on. He does a good job.
Very good
Very
job,
good
the Chompers. Further dusting?
Feather dusting.
All I see are big white chompers.
No, that's all we see.
It's all
What
we
about
see.
Johnny Mack? I was watching, I haven't seen any of the tennis till
Johnny
last
Mack.
night, and I thought I'll have a look at our man, the Demon.
Yes.
And I had the nice stage out the front with James Bracey, who I like, Brace.
Brace.
And sitting next to him was Johnny Mack
Yeah.
with the Queens of the Stone Age T-shirt.
Oh.
Our man.
Our man.
From last year.
What's his name?
He doesn't play the drums. I don't
No,
know why
exactly
he did that.
right. Well,
Matty O does.
Josh Homme.
Oh,
Gosh,
you didn't know.
we
You just
love
got
him.
it through the years.
No, Josh Homme.
Homie.
Yeah.
That's it.
He was good.
He
It
was
one of
bloody
our
good.
feature interviews. All right, what are we doing now?
I'll tell you what we're doing. It's back, Jim. Wait.
Now on Triple M's Rush Hour.
You can't do that. No.
It's Billy's All Sports Report.
Sponsored.
No, it's not sponsored.
Not one
We're
part
only
of
on
the show
for
is
3
sponsored.
shows this week.
Chemist Warehouse. They bring you all the best brands.
Oh, of course they do. Right.
Bill's
Piper
Wax.
Heidsick.
Piper. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. If I'm drinking champagne, Jim, I'm drinking Piper.
Courtside.
No Aussies remain in the main draw after Alex Dimonor. Did you watch him last night? The
Fell
Demon?
off the cliff, the
Did
Demon.
he?
He was
What?
two
Just
sets to
said
one up.
you watched it.
I was.
Well,
reading.
then I jumped. What happened? I'm not proud of myself.
Why?
All right.
You jumped off.
I watched the Demon
Yeah.
until about the halfway mark of the fourth set.
Yes.
And then I had no confidence left.
No.
So I jumped over to Dubai to watch Rory win the
Oh.
Desert Classic. I'm sorry about that.
Jumping around.
Yeah, I jumped over.
6-0.
I know.
Last set.
Yeah, it fell away.
So no Aussies there, but
No.
Novak's still there.
Yes.
Taylor Fritz, you like
Oh, I
him?
like him.
Yes.
He's good. Good-looking boy. Big yank.
You're righto. So we move on to cricket, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Will Pekoski has retired hurt today. He was on 42 not out, missed a hook shot against South Australia in the second 11 game, hit on the head, retired hurt.
Yep.
That is some concern because I think it's 11 concussions to date. So
That is a concern.
we need him back. He's gonna get through this game, then play for Victoria.
That's a proper concern because it keeps happening, Bill.
I know. Speaking of cricket, the Big Bash, it's been all right,
It's
hasn't it?
been very good.
The last few games have
Amazing.
been very good.
What about the Sixers? How good are they? They just find a way.
How did they do that?
I don't know. I'm in awe of their ability to find a way to, a bit like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets into the finals, they just win.
That's right.
Amazing.
So the Heat play the Strikers.
Strikers are also in very good
They're on
form.
bottom of the
Yeah,
ladder.
they've
3
thrown
weeks
home.
ago.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting. Big
They start favourites for me too, provided the conditions are good. Strikers have got a more balanced team. Lloyd Pope.
Lloyd looking older. It's like my grandfather.
That's all Bill's taking out of it.
Like 23 years old.
No, he
He's
looks
taken
like my-
forfeit in a final, and all Bill can say is he's looking old.
Looks like my grandpa. Gee, the Scorchers, they blew up.
Yeah,
they
they
lost
did.
both their games there, Jim.
Thank you, Bill.
Also, the NFL.
Oh, no.
The
No,
Browns
bring
are
it
through.
up.
The Browns through.
Worst performance of the year we reserve for a playoff.
You're terrible. You've been
Bill,
shit
we've
for years.
actually been very good up to then.
So who's left? The Detroit Lions.
Yeah, which is for me is a great,
Great
story.
story.
I hope they are the fairy tale story, the feel good story of the playoffs. If they can,
Right.
and I like the Bills too, but they got beaten by the
They,
Chiefs.
yeah,
today.
they did.
The Chiefs won.
They just win.
The Chiefs. No, there's Kansas City.
And but San Francisco are now not unbackable.
No,
but
they're
they are
The
favourites.
Ravens will be all right. The Ravens.
Yeah, no, it's
Baltimore.
they're good teams left. There'll be 2 good games.
Did you see
But I hope
Travis?
Detroit get through.
Travis Kelsey
Well, you
scored a
saw it.
touchdown, mate.
and
And
then-
very Tay was up there. She was excited. But his brother, Jason, who's just retired,
Yes.
it's freezing over there.
Yeah.
Freeze the nuts off a tractor.
Yep.
And, mate, he's come out with no shirt
Wow.
on, giving the big bear.
Yeah.
He was loving it. So
Well,
good
have you
work
seen
there.
the Kelsey documentary?
No.
You should. It's
What?
actually bloody good viewing. It's more about Jason than Travis, although Travis is in it.
Yes.
Very good.
Right. And
I
Trav
think it's on Netflix.
It is.
sent a love heart up to the stands.
Good take.
I think there's a bit going on there.
Oh, you reckon? Bill?
Oh, yeah? They've only
This has
been
been
going
in the
out
media for a
swinging
bit.
hands for
When
about
does
6
Tay
months.
come out, by the
Well,
way?
I'm about to say,
Feb.
is she coming out here
Yeah.
before the Super Bowl?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Ooh, similar times, I reckon.
Yeah. He's likely to be in it.
Anyway, the netballers have won, Jim, over there in England. They play Uganda in the next game.
The first time you're reading that.
That's worked its way into the wrap, has
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Well, if they win that, they're through to the final.
Right,
They
I
should
see.
be.
The netballers have won over there.
And the Socceroos are going okay in the Asia Cup, just to keep you updated with different
I see,
sports.
righto.
That is all. We'll come back shortly.
All right.
Ricky, or who are we going to talk to?
Well, Ricky
What have we
Ponting,
both been up to? I think is. So
not too far away.
everyone knows what I've been doing because post getting married, I've done 4 straight Test matches. You are the interest to me.
Mate, the test matches have
what have-
lasted 2 days.
What have you been doing?
Well, I took the kids away, of course, which was a very good thing to do, Dad.
Right, Dad.
A bloody costly thing. You
Well,
reckon?
so you went to firstly Los Angeles.
Yes, for 2 nights there. Had a
How'd
couple
that
of-
go?
Well, it's all right. I was a bit jet lagged, Jim. I can't
Right.
remember much of it.
Right.
But we had a couple of frothies and then got to New York.
Well, don't skip over the detail. Who did we run into? What happened?
Pippa Clark. No, not Pippa Clark. Pippa Edwards.
What the hell? PE Nation.
PE Nation.
Nation?
Pip. She's a good girl. We
Great
ran
girl.
into her and had a good night with her.
Surname isn't
no,
Clark.
certainly not.
I think she got mentioned in the park.
No, I know
Yeah,
the
right.
whole story
Yeah,
behind
right.
that. But yeah, well, that's a celebrity you
Yeah, I
ran
know.
into.
That was good.
Well, how did she wouldn't have known who you
Oh,
were?
bounced up. G'day, fat. How you going? You're on
she
holidays? No.
She
one
knew
of
your daughters.
Yeah, knew Ruby
Right.
and Lucy,
Okay,
exactly.
right,
And
I
then
see.
we all had a beautiful night together.
Right.
Had enough of that. I had to hire a car, Jim, a big Suburban, and I was driving.
Oh, no, on wrong side of the road.
Yes.
And wrong side of the
Should
car.
have seen the kids, mate, in the wrong side. Get over! Jeez, they shit themselves. Get it wrong side.
Just in LA or everywhere?
No, LA, just LA.
right.
But you're turning left, and you've got to go right over the. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
we
No, we know how it
through.
works,
Yeah,
Bill.
we
Yeah.
know, yeah.
So down to Malibu.
Malibu did all that.
nice
which was
down
very-
there.
Except it was raining, Jim. Yeah, and then went to New York, which we all love.
Right.
New York,
Yeah.
lovely.
Has
there.
it changed? Mail is it's big. It's not quite as happy as it used to be. Is that
Well-
what you found or not?
What I found. This is my observations
Yes.
of New York. Guess what? America's got no booze buses, by the way.
Hello.
Do you know that
No.
they don't have booze buses?
Well, what are you saying that for?
Well, it was an observation I picked up, Jim. You know the crossings when you go across the road?
Yes.
Very quiet. They don't go beep, 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 beep.
Right.
This is, I wrote these down. When you go to a restaurant, they have individual rolls. So if you want to ask for a beer, no, sorry, you got to get the drinks waiter.
Right.
I only do the water or I only do the food. So that was interesting, Jim.
That's because they all want to be tipped.
tipping. Wowee.
What, this has just crept up on you, has it?
well-
How many times have you been to the States?
I haven't been for 10 years.
Right.
20% at least. And they chase you out the door if you don't tip them. Don't worry about that. They get offended. So that was good. It was good except for the... And if you stay accommodation, there's a
If you
wellness
stay accommodation.
There's a wellness charge, a city tourism charge, a state tourism charge, guest amenities, occupancy, and tipping. Jim, it's expensive.
Expensive.
So we go out for dinner. I'd take the kids out. How many times do you reckon they put their hand up
Not
to pay?
once.
Not once, the turds. But and I'll tell you what else, Jim. This is a very interesting observation.
Oh, interesting.
When you walk the streets at night, strong smell of the weed or the ganja. Jim, I'm telling you.
Well, they've legalised it in a lot of the states.
Mate,
It's been
exactly.
legal in California for a long time, but now New York.
Is it New York? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, New York has now joined in.
Jeez.
So I had, and
Wow,
we
weed.
all love New Yorkers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I
the
always-
weed.
I always say it's Disneyland for adults, New
Yes,
York. It's a
exactly,
magnificent
yeah.
place. But I've had a couple of mates who have gone there in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
And said it's lost. It doesn't. You don't feel as safe. There's a bit of an edge to it now. You didn't find that?
Subway, fine, because you hear stories about the subway.
Yes.
On time, fantastic. They were really good. The
Times
subways.
Square, people have
Yeah.
been shot and stabbed and
Yeah.
stuff, but that never used to happen.
I know. Well, I think it did, but
Well, not when we were going.
But
It was very safe.
I found it very safe. Fine. All the kids are out. We're all
Right.
having a few drinks.
Yes. Cold.
Bloody cold. Cold. Bloody cold.
That was our close. You very nearly had to dump then.
Are you aware of gummies?
I am, yes. I've never
Hose?
had a gummy, but I am aware of them. Well, hoses are naughty.
She nodding. Her head fell off. Jeez. They're an interesting
Right,
little.
so how'd you
lolly.
go with them?
Oh, we had
An
one.
interesting little lolly, you reckon?
Well, that first night when we were in LA, there was a gummies going around the table. I don't know, they fell out of someone's pocket.
Oh, my God.
And
What sort of a
We're
conversation
on air, Bill.
are
We're
we
on
in?
air.
Yeah,
I think you're allowed to do them, mate. Eat them or whatever.
well, you can over there,
Yes. And Max, who doesn't giggle, he's giggling like a kid I've never, ever seen. So I'm giggling at Max, who's giggling.
Yep.
And Joshy, who's with us, he's giggling at me. If someone was over there eating, they'd look at us, go, "Look, they're not right.
What's wrong with that
family's not right." I've never experienced. So that was good. Well done, New York.
What is this?
Well, then down to Mexico.
Yeah, nice. The Cabo down there, Jimmy
Where
boy.
it was warm down there.
Beautiful, lovely people. They're happy down there, and no tipping down there, so we like that.
Bill's he's got the year it's
Been
been
on
tipping,
it.
isn't he?
I went down to the beach there at Cabo San
Luca?
Lucas. Oh yes, Jim. Took me back to the good old days there.
What
like
days?
Bali, where you get up on stage and the girls had to get up and twerk and things like that.
What is this?
It's true.
This is the most chaotic holiday
I've
synopsis
never known
I've ever heard.
anything like it.
So the family wanted to go down the road. I said, "There's a nice restaurant right next to this joint."
What is wrong with you?
It was
Seriously.
and then we come home. So it's all good, but very
And
good.
then we come home.
Empire State Building. I went to a couple
Oh,
of
now
plays.
we're back in New York.
Yeah.
I went to a couple of plays.
Right. Plays?
Yes. Have you seen the Book of Mormons?
No, I haven't.
You haven't
I hear
seen
it's great. I
Oh,
haven't
Jim.
seen it. It came here a while ago
I can't believe that have people. Everyone gets offended nowadays.
and are offended.
Offended. You watch that. They no holds bar.
Yeah. But it's great.
Emily,
Did you love it?
Seabohm.
Oh, no.
During the play,
Not just
everything.
dropping Emily's out.
Oh, and the F mate, I was nearly offended.
You were offended.
And the Mormons knocking
no.
on your door.
What a pity.
No, it's actually very good. And I went and saw a Shakespeare one.
You didn't enjoy that as much?
No,
cultured?
well, I had no idea what was going on, Jim. It's called Sleep No More.
Oh, my God.
And you had to wear a mask. It was like that movie Tom Cruise is off. What's that one?
And what is it?
I don't know what them. And they walk around. The girls walk around. They haven't got nothing on.
Haven't got nothing on.
George W.
Right. You're going to have to turn him
We
off.
might have to.
And then rode around. The gardens
Eyes
there.
Wide Shut? Is that the
Botanic-
movie you
Eyes
think?
Wide Shut. Isn't that a
Oh, my
weird
God.
bloody show?
This is that the weirdest break we've ever done in the 15 years?
Yeah, we didn't even get to Central Park, but
No,
we'll have to,
we're
we'll have
going
to
to
wait
get
for
maybe
that.
a bit later.
Yeah.
Poor old fat.
We'll just
There you
never ride a bike
It was
again. Not
number
on
one.
your life.
Mate, the Book of Mormons, Jim. You got no idea.
The number one thing you realise is there's no booze buses in New York.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
couldn't believe that. No, in America, I think.
Just don't
it's
ride a
older.
bike ever again.
No, well, it's a chain. It wasn't me. It was a chain. 5 at 5:05. Well done,
on the
Ramsey.
button.
Right on the button.
There you go.
About time you did something right. Now, Jim, we've all watched the cricket and Channel 7, you're on there, you're on Triple M, of course. And I love this because you're very good at what you do, Jim. Very good. You're the best in the business. And this would be at number...
What's at number 5, Fat?
You're the best at...
This is your segment that you bugger up
I haven't done it for a
every
year.
time.
Shut your guts. Haven't done it for a year. You're the best at what you do, Jim.
I haven't done it since October. But anyway.
And-
So why do I get the feeling that this isn't going to represent the best?
Well, you're talking about Chanderpaul and how he values his wicket.
He's bowling to Taj Chanderpaul, who's a really gritty opening batsman. It's a high price on his wicket. Big start! Big start for Josh!
Next ball!
Chanderpaul's got to go!
Taj,
Next ball, Jim.
what's he doing to me? I'm trying to bump him up. Trying to make him out to be, something.
High price on his
Oh,
wicket.
my, that was first ball.
Nicked off.
First ball.
It was. He faced.
Come on,
Not
Taj.
sure about that stance. I know his old
Well,
man
his
was
old man
worse.
was worse.
Exactly. Right.
Not as bad as George Bailey, who actually faced the other way.
Late in his,
Remember that?
it was late in his
He was
career.
literally facing the keeper.
That's not going to work.
I don't reckon. All right.
Number 4.
How about number 4, Bins?
I can't remember. I can't. Oh, now, Jim. Brendan Julian.
Oh, Beach.
He hosts.
Of course he does.
And he was at your wedding, another
Yes,
VIP.
very good man.
Couldn't get in if you weren't a VIP.
Very, very good man.
He was at your wedding, and I wondered why he had no speaking role.
Oh, are you going back? Is he taking back?
No, I wondered why he had no speaking role at your wedding,
We're not going to play that thing.
Okay,
Don't
no,
worry about it.
and now I know why, Jim.
Brendan Julian's ready for us down there.
Let's go.
Test match brought to you by the NMA Insurance Adelaide Test Match.
You get the sponsor, right, don't you? And also, what were they playing for, Beach?
And the cheque and the trophy for the Sir Wank Borrell Trophy.
Sir Wank
You've
Borrell.
gone all the way back. That's like 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't. Happened over summer.
Oh, did it?
And the cheque and the trophy for the Sir Wank Borrell Trophy.
I think it's Frank, isn't it?
Oh, and I'll tell you what's happened with that. Punter and I are pissing ourselves out on the ground because when you've got to say it, which I did before the first day, you've got to stop and think. You've got to say the Sir Frank Worrell really carefully because if you say it quickly, you might slip into...
Say it quickly, Bill.
Sir Wank Forrell. See, Beach, it's easy to
Great
say.
man, Beach.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, what's going on with the Ric Flair at number 3, this would be?
What's at number 3, Coco?
He's not. I'm changing it around.
Not one of them right so far.
What's going on with the Ric Flair celebrations,
Well,
Jim?
my idiot sons, as I've told you, have
Yeah.
been doing it for bloody year and a half. All the AFL players do it.
I know.
They love it.
Well, you did it, of course, when we got a wicket.
Two slips, Cully, short leg with him now. Oh, let's get down. Get your finger up. Get it up, Bumpy. That's the end of Shaquille. Well, we were getting near the end of the game and we all wanted to get home.
Right. That's why you're all excited.
And the umpire refused to give anyone out.
Did not give it Goffey.
And then Bluey, he rang the bell and you put him up to this.
And I said to him, he's got to go all Ric Flair on us. After he does it, he's got to give it some... Whoa!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's what's got
Here he goes. Oh!
All right, that'll do.
Oh, have a look at me about it. Just he's given.
He's gone Ric Flair. Perfect.
God, Ric Flair.
Perfect.
It was a long ring.
It was a strong ring. My youngest Fred has declared that he's the CEO of Ric Flair. That's what he reckons.
Come on.
That's how far he's kidding himself.
Ric
He
Flair's
reckons
not the
he's
CEO of Ric
No.
Flair?
What about what I love are all the old ones coming back now. All the old Ricks from back. It's 30 or 40 years ago.
No.
Did you roll with
that long?
Could be. Rick's
Yeah,
bloody
yeah.
back in the 70s and 80s. Anyway, keep going. Which one's this?
Number 1.
Give us number 2, Smack.
Novak Djokovic.
Oh, now.
Do you like him?
No.
No. I like
Well, when he was doing the listening to the
Yeah,
crowd,
I know.
when it's our boy playing against him.
Did you hear him speak about a special relationship he has with a tree?
There's one particular tree that I've been having special relationship with, so to say, in the last 15 years. I love every corner of Botanical Gardens. I think that's incredible treasure for Melbourne to have such a beautiful park and nature in the middle of the city. But that particular tree, I cannot reveal which one. No, I try to keep it, discreet for myself when I'm there to have my own time. And I just like to connect, ground myself and connect with that old friend.
A tree, Jim.
What's wrong? What's happened to him?
What? You got to check for bees if you have a special relationship with the tree.
What the hell has happened to him?
That's a Tarzan.
Gummies. No, the gummies have worked their way into your tiny brain.
And Jane joke.
Oh, my God.
Remember that? Tarzan?
No one remembers it.
I'll use it tomorrow.
Nothing you're saying is making any sense.
Come on, Novak. Here we go. What do you got at number 1, Bill? I've got this. TJ doing a good job at the tennis Australian Open.
We love him. Yep.
Always good host.
Yep.
This got a bit awkward with old Dylza Allcock.
As we welcome to the panel now, all-round good guy, Olympian, tennis champion, star of stage, screen. Dylan, is there anything you don't do?
Walk.
Oh.
I knew there was something. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I knew there was something.
Very good.
What's he called him?
Oh, God.
Honestly, I don't reckon he's made a worse start to a broadcasting year than this one.
Haven't you heard the last 14? Haven't you heard Def Leppard?
He's doing his own terrible
cock.
Oh, cot, Jim. It's all cock.
I can't. Bearsy, our magnificent head of digitals, looking through the glass going, I can't use any of it.
Yes, he can. No. He's got it
Not
up now.
one bit of this stuff can I put on here.
Let me tell you, he's got it up right now.
Joey's first show. He's got no idea what's going on.
Maybe the material.
Oh, no. We must have better performance.
The bees. You got to check for bees.
Oh, no.
Back for the first time in 2024.
Oh.
This is Triple M's Rush Hour. James Brayshaw and Billy Brown.
What about that show?
Wow, I'm tired.
So, I was going to say it's like riding a bike, but I don't want to bring up the war.
Oh no.
Oh, fat.
I'm not. I told you, I'm not a cyclist.
No, you are not.
Stupid
Well,
bike.
don't ever go to Central Park and ride again.
Why?
Because you keep falling off.
I do. Well, this was the chain. This was the.
It would have been the chain.
Wasn't
Fat's fault.
Wasn't Fat's fault, believe it or not.
What about the inertia you were putting on the bloody chain? The fact that it just snapped.
It did snap,
Yeah.
mate. And he brought in a new one. I nearly snapped that too. Sorry about that.
What's going on with your headphones at the moment?
I don't know. The new headphones. I don't like them.
Not new.
I can't hear you. Speak.
Well, turn it up on your bloody thing, you
Probably
half-wit.
should have done this at the start of
we
the show.
probably should have. You've gone a whole show without being able to hear.
What? Now,
All right,
guess
Fats.
what? The joke snuck up on me.
Oh.
Jim, I'd
You had
forgotten.
4 months off and the joke snuck up on you.
I need some help with the joke only.
Righto.
Send them in. But this one's tropical.
End the day with a laugh.
I have a joke.
This is Billy's joke.
This is the bit, Rads, where it actually it occurs to me that I've got to do this for another year. This bit right here. Everything
day
else,
one.
I know. That's the first one. And all I do is think to myself,
So why?
how am I getting through another year of this?
Just think of the money.
Oh,
That's what I do.
do you?
Sit back, smoking the cherry.
Oh, my God.
I walked into the Botanical Hotel the other night, Jim,
Oh.
dressed as a tennis ball. Got served straight away.
Oh, my God. So he's done that on purpose, hasn't he? He's done
You
that
said it was
on
tropical.
purpose. You said it was
Topical, you idiot.
Oh, my
I meant
God.
that. Topical.
I'm looking through at the boys and Rose. I'm getting head shakes everywhere.
I can only. Who's that? Who's that new bloke out there? That little fella.
We can't start the year with Woolly Bully.
No, wait, no. That's only a warm up.
Oh,
That's
you got
only
another one?
Another one.
All right. Well, you were going to get plasticked with that one.
Was I? Oh no, on the
No,
phone.
no,
go again. Oh. What's the difference
All right.
between light and hard?
Oh, what?
Well, I can sleep with the light on.
Oh my God! It's not Friday.
That's the first one. It's got to be fruity, Jim.
Not fruit it up
First
on a Monday.
day. Yes, because I get this. Light on. Well done, Fat. We're away. Oh, here comes Jay.
God.
Day one. The tosses in.
Oh no! This is not. We're not going to laugh.
No.
That's
There's Dickie knee like that. All I can see is his head over the computer.